Hey everyone, this is the husband from Texas Roadrunners. We got us a little sewer hose problem today. The sewer hose on this, our 1165 has storage underneath for the sewer hose. So on the 1165, the sewer hose stores right here in this tube, and it goes underneath. It's a little hard to see, but it ends right there. So you just take the cap off, and this hose stores in there. But this hose is too long. So what I had to do was, the first thing I did was I had to work this end off. So this end basically screws in, but it's also glued. So I didn't realize it screwed in. I just pulled until I got to the very end, which I figured it was glued, and it is silicone or something. So I got to that part, and then once I got to that part, the glue actually released pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and cut this while I still remember where it goes. This sewer hose was pretty expensive. You know, you can get a $5 hose, or you can get a 100, you know, whatever you want to spend. I didn't really want to spend this much. I think this was like 80 bucks. But they last a lot longer than the cheap ones, so you end up saving money in the end. And the last thing you want is a busted sewer hose. So I've already pre-measured this and slid it in there to see what would fit and what wouldn't. And you can see cutting the hose was pretty easy. Just used my trusty knife and then some diagonal cutters, side cutters, to cut the wire, because this here is wire. And the difference between the good hose and the cheap hose is the material itself. This is just some super cheap plastic, and this stuff doesn't hold up at all. I'm going to try to wipe off this glue. I probably should have got a screwdriver. There's no way I'm going to get this all off, and honestly I don't care to. I just want to try to get off what's loose, because I'm going to go ahead and load this full of silicone again anyways. What you're going to want to do is dry this and clean it. Of course, if you're using a new hose, that'd be the better way to go. Best thing you could do is just check it right out of the package. and see if it fits, and then adjust it before you use it. But this hose came from a different RV that we were using, so we had already used it. Then I put RTV all the way around, and then with any luck, which this is going to be the hard part, I'm afraid. I'm having to thread this on. Ah. So to get this off, what I had to do is I had to keep working these coils down the threaded part, and it wasn't really that easy. So basically I did the same thing as I'm doing now, only in reverse. Once that silicone dries, it's going to seal up these threads in here so it shouldn't drip. But that's screwed on there. That's pretty good. See, this piece here spins independently of this. If that was all one piece, I'd give me something to work with. But when I try to turn it, it just spins, so I had to grab the inside to have enough grip. Now my hands are covered in silicone, so I'll have to go wipe those out. And then we'll check and see how this fits. Now we have our sewer hose cut. Let's see how we did here. I didn't measure it. I just kind of cheated. That needs some silicone or something. I need to clean that up, but it's going to fit. We'll see y'all in the next video.